Didn't I already watch this?
Haunted house, I've seen worse. Monsters screaming, I'll go first. If the fridge starts growling back, well, that's just Tuesday on my track. I survived the paranormal, I survived the chaos, and I will guide you through this haunted house. I'll take you on a wild ride, lock and load, no place to hide. Ghost in the hallway, try to scream boo, so I scream louder, cause that's what I do. Monster club jokes while I fight the night. If it doesn't kill me, well, it just might. But I'll stand tall even if I fall, cause duct tape and sarcasm fix it all. Psychro, dancing with ghosts in the afterglow. I am Psychro, dancing through the apocalyptic show. I am Psychro, the friendly survival specialist. I fight the dark with shotguns and pure stubbornness. The city's burning, but I crack a grin. Kick the door down, let the fight begin. I don't do quiet, I don't do tame. I turn the battlefield into a game. Bullets fly and the walls all shake. I'm calling the shots that nightmares break. They think I'll fall, but I advance. A madman soldier with a fearless stance. Laugh with me, don't look back. Spin the lever, click, clack. Fear's got fangs, but I got jokes in one green glow that never change. Psychro, scarred but steady, and I'll never slow. I am Psychro, shout it back, let the whole world know. I am Psychro, the friendly survival specialist. Fear's just noise and I can't resist. Tick tock, bang bang, monsters flee. Why are they scared of me? Slide to the left, shotgun spin, baseline drops and chaos begins. Psychro, ready to fight. Psychro, left through the night. Gas mask glow. I am Psychro. Don't you know? I am Psychro, survivor, fighter, and a friend you know. I am Psychro, a smile on my face when the shadows grow. I am Psychro, the friendly survival specialist. When the night gets colder, I'll still be cracking jokes. I am Psychro, gas mask on and I'm ready to go. I am Psychro, shotguns blazing, take it fast or slow. I am Psychro, dancing with ghosts in the afterglow. I am Psychro, dancing through the apocalyptic show. I am Psychro, scarred but steady and I'll never slow. I am Psychro, shout it back, let the whole world know. I am Psychro, the friendly survival Haunted house, I've seen worse. Monsters screaming, I'll go first. If the fridge starts growling back, well, that's just Tuesday on my track. I survived the paranormal, I survived the chaos, and I will guide you through this haunted house. I'll take you on a wild ride, lock and load, no place to hide. Shotguns blazing in my hands tonight. I'll break the fear with every chance. Time to I am Psychro, gas mask on and I'm ready to go. I am Psychro, shotguns blazing, take it fast or slow. I am Psychro, the friendly survival specialist. Step into the fire, I'll get you through this mess. Ghost in the hallway, try to scream boo, so I scream louder, cause that's what I do. Monster claws dripping red, I tripped, I slipped, oops, now it's dead. I tell bad jokes while I fight the night. If it doesn't kill me, well, it just might. But I'll stand tall even if I fall, cause duct tape and sarcasm the afterglow. I am Psychro, dancing through the apocalyptic show. I am Psychro, the friendly survival specialist. I fight the dark with shotguns and pure stubbornness. The city's burning, but I crack a grin. Kick the door down, let the fight begin. I don't do quiet, I don't do tame. I turn the battlefield into a game. Bullets fly and the walls all shake. I'm calling the shots that nightmares break. They think I'll fall, but I advance. A madman soldier with a fearless stance. Laugh with me, don't look back. Spin the lever, click, clack. Fear's got fangs, but I got jokes and one green glow that never shows. Psychro, scarred but steady and I'll never slow. I am Psychro, shout it back, let the whole world know. I am Psychro, the friendly survival specialist. Fear's just noise and I can't resist. Tick-tock, bang-bang, monsters flee. Why are they scared of me? Slide to the left, shotgun spin. Baseline drops and chaos begins. Psychro, ready to fight. Psychro, laugh through the night. Gas mask glow. I am Psychro. Don't you know? I am Psychro, survivor, fighter, and a friend you know. I am Psychro, a smile on my face when the shadows grow. I am Psychro, the friendly survival specialist. When the night gets colder, I'll still be cracking jokes. I am Psychro, gas mask on and I'm ready to go. I am Psychro, shotguns blazing, take it fast or slow.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Hello. I can't hear anything. That makes sense. All right, hello. Hope everybody is well. Certain things doesn't work. Like I had a power cut out, and since then my internet has been a little bit fucked, which is not good. So yeah. But hello, Night Owl. How you doing? Today I'm just gonna react, or try at least. Let's see. Somebody, it's just Wild Iraqi, which I think he just uploaded a new video. Yeah, Wild Iraqi just uploaded a new video. We have all of these things we need to go through, man, and I'm gonna go through all of them today, right now. And I want to start with Wild Iraqi just because he just complimented my look on my my new music channel, which I have. I created a new music channel to upload all my music at, called Psychro Survival Radio. We just uploaded a new song. So I hope everybody's doing well. How do I find my shit? Can I find my shit? Mostly just because I want to. Okay. Okay. So we say no. That's not it. Members. All right. Approve. I know that guy. All right. Where was it? There it is. Do I just prop in everything? Yeah, I guess I just do. So if I just pop this one in here, and I guess this link here. And then people can find me. But yeah, there's so many new creators popping up. Your new radio's dope too. I decided to go like with this one. Did it change? Okay, I don't know. I don't understand sometimes how this works. All of a sudden I'm on my other thing. But yeah, so I decided to go with this look here for my which I did use in my thing as the costume for Psychro Survival Radio, as in some like kind of casino a radio host kind of deal, where it's that's kind of just aesthetic. But we can listen to my new song that I just uploaded. We can also listen to the grand opening. What up, Psychro? What's up? Hello, welcome, Glac Wolf, Glaze Wolf, Glacial Wolf. I think it was Glacial Wolf. But well, I Glac Wolf. Call you Glock Wolf. Got a 9, right? 9 mil. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But first, okay, I forgot I don't have time. Wild Raggy just uploaded this shit. This shit awesome thing here. So I'm gonna react to that. Chasing the Rust by Wilder Rag. He made some cool stuff. When you get enough songs, I'll commission a modder to make a radio mod for your channel. A modder to make a radio mod for your channel. What does that mean? I mean, sure. I don't know what that means though. Okay. Interesting. Okay. You guys can hear, right? Should be. I see. Yeah, that would be pretty dope. Nice music. Okay. Well, that's cool. Oh, that's powder. That's really smooth. Dude, that's sick. Damn. Silver pepper. That's that. Oh, that's cool.
Thanks for watching.
That was awesome. That was really good. That was really good visuals too, man. Love the self-driving car and all. No, that's... This scene here I really freaking love. Zooming, dude. Need to turn it down a bit. It's just zooming, man. That's really cool. And I love the... Oh, wait. I love the sky, bro. Dude, I just watched this fucking fire. Jabros Messenger. DJ. Did you just... Yeah, I just watched it all. I'm just going through to see everything. This is Void, I believe. Void Walker. I believe this is Void Walker. Oh, no, this is Nathaniel. No, this is your DJ. This is you. I just realized with the stats, this is you, right? Void has a different type of luck. This is you. That is sick. And I love this. This is fucking crazy, dude. Oh, the man himself is here. Great video. Yeah, it's a really awesome video, dude. We have, of course, Rule 64. We have Lord Intellect, both Rule 63, not 60, not 34. That's that whole different category. We would be banned. 63, man. Then we have Powder, I think, right? That's the Powder. It's the only elf I know with that thing. Damn, this looks so clean. This could literally be a fucking gacha game, dude. I need to get this, like, this detail, because what I get is like the normal kind of anime style. Like, I want this cinematic one where it's like more 3D looking rather than 2D looking. This is the style I kind of want when I try to when I'm going for trying to make some things. I only just got a notification like 20 seconds ago. I don't know if YouTube is like slow when it comes to notifications sometimes in there. Can be. I had a little bit of internet issues, so I don't know, maybe that was it. I do love this, it's kind of adorable. But I love the raccoon looks like a, not 100% raccoon, it looks like a raccoon with a wolf head on it, but I guess that's just AI. And this here, don't know what that's supposed to be, but still, it's freaking adorable even with that. But I just find it funny. It looks a little funny because it has a big head. Okay, well, did I miss something? And this is, of course, this is supposed to be Lusty Link's male version. We have Lusty Link's female. Wait, I missed something. Where the fuck did that go? There. We have you, Keen, and Leaflet. Keen looking badass. Oh, just kinda, the art style is so clean and crisp. Yeah, it's really good. The Silver Surfer. I don't know who's behind us. Well, it looks like the Silver Surfer. Powder. Nugs. Really clean. Really love it. The girl with the silver hair, purple eyes, and sword with purple lightning is Powder. Yeah, okay, that's what I assumed. And then we have that. I like this one. This one was freaking epic. That was epic. I'm a sucker for visual effects, like special effects. I'm a sucker for that because I like that a lot. Like if you can get like really good visual effects, go for it. Just not too much, of course. In anything, if you just do it, it could also look like a overpriced B movie. Of course, AI is different, but you know, I hope you guys know what I mean. But like visual effects is just something, and that's mostly because I always liked when it comes to like making drawings and art. I like to finesse or what it's called. I like to fine tune the special effects in certain areas when making things. But yeah, this freaking sick with Guybrush, Leaflet being a DJ. Really awesome. Lost the length again, I believe. Is that's supposed to be lost the length, right? It looks like it with the clothing, at least. Oh, hello, Greedy. Thanks for the... Oh, God. Hello, Greedy. Thanks for the lug. Don't know why I'm tired. I just slept not that long ago. I mean, maybe it's a lot tired then. Tired because it's kind of like slept. I like this scene as well. Very nice. It has some awesome scenes in it. Really, really cool. That was really awesome. One of them is hidden. Damn.
Thanks for watching.
So yeah, really good work. Can be proud of yourself. Really awesome work. I need to try to work on this. As of right now, most of it, what I worked on was story driven. This here is just kind of story driven, but it is mostly just music feel with animation to it, which is just as awesome. I should try to go for that a little bit. But I like being story driven. That's one of my favorite things. Tell a story in the animations. Would you believe me if I told you this was only the second time in my entire life that I made me a music video for anything ever? Dude, I made 4 for the first time. No, I did make one maybe some years ago. I made an old one really far back. How far are we talking about? Oh, I'm looking at live streams. Doesn't help me. So back when I just uploaded it, not because I actually had anything. Back in 2017, I uploaded my first music video based on Dark Souls, based on a song called Immortal from Avitus, which was a really good song. I really loved it. It was a school project back then, so that's my first time ever making a music video. After that, I got inspired again, I guess, and finally made 3, which I feel like got better and better and better. I definitely love what I did in Ashen Scale. Golden Fall was definitely enjoyable to try to go along with and try to fix in how to do certain things. I had a comment as well today or something. Just a random dude who, you know, when you don't actually have anything good to say, I feel like don't say it, right? Just AI bullshit, somebody said on one of my songs. It was like, well, thank you. I can't use that for anything. That's the most bullshit fucking comment ever. So it's like, what do I need this for? It's like freaking dumb. I don't need that. If you have criticism, give me criticism, saying certain things or saying like this would have been better if it was actually animated by hand, and I'm like, maybe I don't have the skills, I don't have the money, so it's like that's kind of bullshit. Some people really just doesn't think. It's like think before you speak, man. So yeah, but this is awesome. Just keep it up, man. Great work. Love the music. I love the music. Love it. If there's ever been music that I've heard that I loved, then this one I loved. And yeah, great work. Love the music. Truly, truly do love the visuals and special effects and special effects. There you go. Great work. Love the music. I truly do love the visuals and special effects. I have work soon, so I have to go. But thanks for reacting to the video. I appreciate the feedback. Of course. That's what we do here, man. That's what we do. Anyway, we have a lot to go through. This one got released. This one got released. This one here got released. It's a music song. I haven't seen this one either. I've seen people reacting to it, but I've tried to stay clear to not watch it 100% because I was tagged in it, so I kind of want to look that up. But after that, I kind of want to follow the list down when we're gonna watch everything. I believe I already watched Breath. So Breath should not be on here, but I think my internet fucked up. Let's see, because I did react to it. I believe this was a freaking... Yeah, I did react to that last time. I wanted you off the fucking list. Alright. So we go for that, then we start up with at least some of these. This one here, I also said removed from list. So I don't know why it wasn't removed, because I already watched that one off the side instead of reacted to it, and that's because I am a dumb boy. This one I will react to maybe at some point. I don't know. I kind of want to react to it, but I'm just having so many of these things I kind of want to watch. So that's some awesome things. That's also a little bit of like California PC user series. It's crazy. But let's go with this one, Learning How to Prompt by P.O.U.L. I thought I subscribed. I did say I missed this because it just came out like 3 hours ago when I was reacting to stuff yesterday, I think, or something. So it's like I kind of missed it, but well, this is a thing. So this is a great song. Let's go. Really love the visual. Really nice anime. This is really good. Hello, Deathwalker. Deathwalker was the name, not Wardwalker. Deathwalker. Deathwalker. Hello. I accidentally said your name wrong at some point. I don't know how. Oh, you know what? Let's tone up the music a bit. There. really good. Nice team. Hello, Rania. All right, all right. What we say? We say to the gulag with this. No, just kidding, just kidding. This was really freaking amazing. That was freaking. That was so freaking amazing. That was so freaking amazing. Loved every scene, man. I've loved every scene. Great. No. Amazing work. Amazing work. Also, wait, and thank you so much for adding me into it. But yeah, it's a demon ship getting stronger. What is he? Gulag? The club anthem, and the artist knows it from the visuals. I really do like that it's there, because we all technically are learning how to prompt. So this one is really good point. For that matter. So yeah. Yeah. For that matter. I'm letting me into it. Very good song. Very good song. There we go. I added a new one. So this was freaking amazing. Loved every scene. Amazing one. You and gaming became Gas Mask Bros and duos. Gaming is awesome. We played on stream last time with Mummy and Night Owl. It was fucking amazing. We had great fun in that game. We need to definitely collab again in other games. We definitely need to do that. That was such good fun. So yeah, I wouldn't mind Gas Mask Bros playing other games if we can, as well as everybody else. I'm open for just playing games with people, man. But yeah, this was freaking amazing. I love no, go back. So I love the visuals here from the beginning. Very cool with the radio. This was a really nice radio. And we have okay, so we have here we have Propeller. I can't remember what that name of that person had, but that that's the Stramic attacker, yeah. Astromic, yes, Stramic attacker. And then we have his own avatar here, OLO's avatar here. That's a really good anime bird with sunglasses on. I have to say, like, it's actually really good. And then we have these two. That's I don't know. That's not Feeble Mind. That's Trucker Man from Neski Hologatis. Okay, yeah. Haven't seen much to them, but I know them. Then we have yeah, a Cosmic Otaku. Yeah, a Cosmic. He had a real clear vision in mind. He definitely did. And this is John Doe, I would presume. Like, he's just representing everybody. She has a long channel name. I mean, well, my channel name is just Psychro, but my name in most places will be Psychro, the Thorny Survival Specialist, which is pretty much longer. Cute little Critter. It's a cute little critter. This is very anime, definitely. Very 90s. Very. This is such good anime quality, man. If you could combine these two, like, if you could, like, take, let's say you do this, right? You put in prompt, anime, whatever it is, and you get this animation, right? You get an animation, dude sits down. And then you take every frame and then go in, edit every frame if you can, right? If you have the skills, you can go in and, like, paint every frame, right? Then you could literally just fix everything that AI fucks up. You could just fix that if you put it in like an animation studio, like frame by frame, if you really wanted to. Love the visual of this. Reminds me of something I've seen before in one of my own animations that it really likes to do. Sony Video. I don't think I've used the video. I don't know exactly video. Video for free. I may need to try to look into video. I put it on my AI list. I had a problem with what was this? Seth and his brothers Human Eyes. This one was really cool. Doge. Why is my chat like this? Come on. There we go. Oh my god, why? Why is it like this? There we go. Mask and from the visual with the skeleton was really cool. This here is all really cool. Really nice. And then we have Feeble Mind. And then we have Uvetet Fatash. That's Fatash. Really good. And then me and saying that, like, oh damn, that's actually really close, man. Look at that. Damn, that's such good visual. I have my my vest or backpack or whatever you would call this strap with the light right here, which also shines. Backpack with my things here. This is so good. Why is it not doing that? God damn it. It every time. Okay, Rania, every time you type, my fucking chat just makes it go fucking speed up so I can't read it. God damn it. What are you saying? It just never wanted to follow you. It's freaking irritating. Please follow the chat. God damn it. All right, Rania. What are you saying? Grog adds human ears to everyone. Yeah, it really likes to do that. I have a problem with that too sometimes. It just really doesn't want to make an enclosed cast. God damn it. It's not your fault. It's my chat's fault. You okay. I didn't mean you. But every time you chat, or anybody chat, I guess, it just keeps fucking up the chat. Like, you're not the problem. The chat is. Like, the software. It just doesn't want to follow. It's not you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean you are the fault here. I didn't mean that. Like, I meant the chat is being irritating, that it doesn't follow you, so I can't read it. Like, every time, I can't read the chat, goddammit. Like, every time it's just, if you look here, it's like, it just, every time you type, it's like, it's just gonna go there. And then it just goes there. It's like, it just doesn't go there. Be good. So, difference between, so it's like, ooh, infinite loop. Ooh. So it's like, yeah, you saw it, right? You saw it. It just doesn't want to follow chat. Well, Grog also makes almost every monster human shaped, even if you specify otherwise. Yeah, it likes to do that. It's really irritating, so I can't read what you're saying. It's fucking stupid chat, goddammit. It didn't normally do that. Now it does it. Don't know why. But this is a really good thing. Really good. And also a really nice look on Syndicate right here. But this is really good. Thanks for that, man. That's really awesome. And then we have Eustace the useful. Still, Twitch has less lag from YouTube. I'm sure it has. Really cool. I like that. This one here I really like because here it's like really like actually doing some things to make it look like it has like these things. Very anime. Okay. This scene here looks like straight for something from an anime. A little too bright, but Grug doesn't know exactly how to like tone it. But like this looks like something could be in an anime. Yeah, I'm still not on the chud list because I didn't add in a thing for the chud list. So I ain't on it. I haven't really checked in a while. Should we check? Gotta find the chat list. Oh, I missed something because I was checking for the chat list and got distracted. I'm good at that. Chat list. I need to check. I haven't seen what they updated. Is the chat list even there? Come on, I need the link to it, man. No, that's not a link. I need a link to that specifically. That is. Okay, let's go through this. Let's see who is a chat. Asuki, Kimikura, okay. Let us Indigo. Oh, gonna subscribe to all the chats. Amelia is unclear. Good. Stay on that. Alternate clean chat. Amaro, okay. A lot has been added. Benan Juju's chat. Bandman is chat. Okay, Bandman has been added. Lean Chuck, Blake Nerd, Blue Demon. Okay. Presumably work, Buff Pup. Probably just because they did certain things. God damn it. It's funny that FZ Joe looks older from everyone else. Yeah. Celestium, okay. Seth. Ooh, Seth is on the list. He's a friend. Chana Ren, okay. Comrade Del, he's also mutual. Well, not really. He's a person I follow as well. Cryo, okay. Dev Games. Let's see. Dutch Matrix. Okay, he's a chat. He's also a friend, a mutual. Elias. Is that the Elias that I think of? Oh, let's think it. No, that's not the person I know. Empress Dawn. Okay. Fenrir Firestar. Is that the one I think it is? No, it's not. But chat nonetheless. Lunky. Frostbite. Frost Frog. Fuku Storm. Again, this list is very biased in some way because I believe if it puts on more people who are chat or less people that are chat or that should at least very most be more people on clear than there's people chat, or there's people who get categorized as woke because some of these people also are scared of saying the opposite. They're scared of being either unclear or chat or lean chat. They're scared of that. That I would say that's why this list is kind of bogus. But nonetheless, yeah, I saw you like my X post. Yeah, I got distracted by your X post because I need to look on X. And so that's that. No. No. I don't know. Okay, just agree. Keen is on it. Kyushu. Kitsunura. Okay, Kitsunura. Kitsunero. That's okay. Lady Lurak. Leaflet. Of course. Okay. Let's see. What else? Okay, Marshall Bohemian. He's awesome. This dude is an awesome dude. Definitely recommend him. Misuki, Misumatari, Mokarui. Yeah, Mokarui is also cool. Mama Oka, of course. Munjelly. Let's see, yeah. Najil, Neven is cool too. Nakishi, Nara, Niam Mage. Is that the one that I think of? Nam. Yeah. She's a chat. Oh my god. I knew it. Else she wouldn't be friends with me and Kodiak. She was collabing with Kodiak some time ago. That's awesome. Night Owl. Ooh, that we have Night Owl and Nicola. Nish Mochan. Not Ricky. Nyanus. Okay. Honor. No. Yeah. Parody. Okay. Pippi. Pluto. Powder, of course. Germinator, of course. Raider Serum. Check see. Okay, let's go down. We have here. I don't think I'm on the list because I haven't added myself to the list, so I don't think I am. I haven't done the thing I need to now do to be on the thing. I felt like, nah, I'm not gonna give them that satisfaction. Of course, I could fill out a form at some point. In a way, I'm definitely a chat, as I just released this song here, called Go Woke Go Broke. It's funny that Officer Joe looks older from everyone else. One VTuber lost a big part of her friends because of lists. Yeah, it's kind of shit that a lot of people lost their things because of this list. But most of the people who loses friends, like who removes their friends from this, are wokesters. Woke people are literally retarded. The woke people are so retarded that them trying to put on a helmet would be like trying to fucking wrestle a bear. It's stupid. They don't know how to do shit. They're so fucking retarded. It's actually complicated. So, made this one at some point.
The boardroom buzzwords, facts we spin, new flag, new slogan, same old grin. Flip the script, repaint the brand, but you never learn who buys your games, did you, man? Tiny text on a loading screen, preaching me through a cutscene dream.
I need to fix that. I had a similar experience on FB with someone wanting me to unfriending a guy for discussing with feminists. It's so fucking stupid. Like, agree with your friends or disagree with your friends, it's fine. You don't have to be ass sniffers. You don't have to suck each other's cocks off just to agree with each other. You don't have to do that. You can disagree with each other. You can be mean to each other a bit. Just as long as you just get together again and be like, yeah, dude, we fucked up, but hey, let's play a game or some shit. Like, all this bullshit about how you going to go around in circles and be like, I don't want any friends because all of you people around me are fucking dicks because you believe in this and that and we can't agree to disagree. Like, with woke people, it's them or nothing. That's the bullshit part about it, is they don't want to sit down, discuss, and talk about how we can take something from one side, the other side, and meet in the middle. They don't want to meet in the middle. If they get the middle, they're gonna take that and shove it up our asses, or try at least, and then they're going to be like, "Huh, you people are the bad guys." No, you people are the fucking retards who doesn't want anything other than yourself, you narcissistic little bitches. God, I hate them. I hate woke people because they just can't speak with them. And sorry for that tangent, but God, I hate them. They are so freaking stupid. I don't mind all of this bullshit that they try to say or anything. I don't mind it. There just need to be a fucking place we all can stand and agree on what needs to be done. They don't want democracy, they literally just want dictatorship about who is in power, and they want the power. They don't want anything that denies them their right to power. No problem. Understandable.
When you hit that road, go broke, that's the headline joke. You chased applause, now you're breathing smoke. Server shut down, all the fans you poke. Go broke, go broke, go broke. Commence locked when the crowd got loud. You called them loud, you called them proud. So good written said we'll say. Now the studio sales listed as the end. Pink slip stacked by the busted rigs. X6 cash out and the Taylor digs. On the block, one brave think besides. While the last step packs up and quietly cry. Go broke, that's a headline joke. You chased the applause, now you're breathing smoke. Server shut down, all the fans you poke. Go broke, go.
What I really love about it is just this point. I really love that, but I just love the lyric.
Flip the script, repaint the brand, but you never learn who buys your games. Did you
Bigger man.
Tiny text on a loading screen, preaching me through a cussing dream. Beat your launch, half finished code. Credits roll, then you hit that road. Go broke, that's the headline joke. You chased applause, now you're breathing smoke. Server shut down, all the fans you poke. Go broke, go broke.
I'm like nothing good stuff.
Commence locked when the crowd got loud. You called them loud, you called them proud. So good written said we'll say. Now the studio sales listed as the end. Pink slip stacked by the busted rigs. X6 cash out and the Taylor digs. On the block, one brave think besides. While the last step packs up and quietly cry. Go broke, that's a headline joke. You chased the applause, now you're breathing smoke. Server shut down, all the fans you poke. Go broke, go.
I really love this song. It came out really good. So have everybody in here is kind of cool. We had Frosty. I forgot. I was on a tangent because of the chest list. But we have Mizuki. We have Lot Intellect and Ember. Keen looking dapper as ever. Then we have him dancing. Don't ask why, but he's dancing with cat girls. Then we have I don't remember who the redhead girl is, but Leaflet looked really good. Catchy Hug. And then we have Mavlog and Naileth. No, I can't. I fucking can't with words and names. I know who it is. I know who it is. I mean, Nalith. Mavlog, No. Yeah, and then we have Vesper and Griffin. Nala. It's cool that Nalif is actually in this kind of things here. That's really cool. And I like how it's really cool because I just met her not that long ago playing. I can't remember what she was playing. Space Marine? Was she playing? No, I don't think it was Space Marine she played. She was playing with Kodiak in something. Was it Helldivers? I don't think it was Helldivers. Was it Helldivers? Can I see that? Did you have one? Name it plays Helldivers? Yeah, it probably was Helldivers then. I couldn't join that. I was doing stuff. And there was always full, and there was full squad, so I couldn't join. But yeah, that's Sega sound. I really do love it. Did I? Oh, am I having internet issues? Previous night, X count counted Skybro and and number was over 50 people. Counted Skybro and the number was over 50 people. A lot of people have been inspired both by Skybrows and each other. Like it's amazing how this community. No, that was not it. Well, now it's on there. I guess gonna be there forever. Because I am bad at this. I bet it will be like 70 at the end of the March. More and more people are going to realize the creativity you can do with this shit. Like, just from the looks of this, it's only gonna become cleaner. Maybe next year, maybe the year again, it's gonna be better and better. And sure, do I want the whole animation industry to change? Not really. Again, I like this for fun and concept and story work. If you do it like privately at your own home, it's fine. Corporate is different. I don't know. I just dislike it when things like corporate being greedy. I just like corporations being greedy in some way, and I feel like using AI to cost and then sell a product for the white of your eyes, like literally. So like, it just feels cheap and dirty in some way for corporate to do that. That's just my opinion on that. Like, not really anything bad with all of these things, though. Okay. Let's get into the game, though. We have a whole lot of shit to go through.
Everyone's running from something. A dead-end job that crushes their soul 8 hours at a time.
So we're going to watch a long episode of Reggie, man. I'm just gonna watch that. Hope everybody will watch that. And then we're gonna continue down the list. But I need a little bit of something to watch, something to laugh at, you know? Something to really get us going. Before we also going to go into some things here. Again, I feel like my playlist here is a bit broken because I definitely reacted to this yesterday. Yeah, add it, save to react it, and then remove it from here.
Relationship that screams louder than.
Lewis will also drop some video of Skybrow. Yeah, I know she Lewis Verse dropped this one Sky as Shadows Anthem, official music video, and I was going to react to it, but I have so much shit to do, man. Can't react to everything. That's the worst thing is. I mean, I could like I have 3 screens. I could react to 3 videos at the same time, but I wouldn't get much out of it. That's the bad part. Maybe, you know, maybe watching these long videos, maybe I shouldn't. Yes, stamina. Yes, stamina. Yeah. No, what Lewis Verse really makes is something awesome. From what I saw last time, it was really awesome. Sometimes I'm like, people say I make really good stuff, and I'm like, wow, thank you. But then I'm like, I'm looking at other people, and it's like, wow, they're making really good stuff. And I know I'm not the best, of course, but it's like, How are they doing this? But everybody's making awesome things, and I'm still proud of my own work, of course. It's not like jealousy or and it's not jealousy or envy. It's more like awe and wonder. Like, oh my god, that's awesome. How are they doing this? Wish I could do this. I want to know I will try to do this maybe. Well, you just sit down and try, man. Just learn how to prompt, as the song goes.
Or even an addiction to drinking perfume just to feel alive. But me, I'm trying to escape something much different. I'm trying to escape an army of killer snails, because today we're playing Shadows of Doubt, a procedurally generated detective game about solving crimes.
I love Reggie's videos. He's very memey. Very funny.
For each in-game minute that passes, an invincible snail will spawn onto the map and begin hunting us. If it touches us, we die. And in case you're wondering, a minute of in-game time is about 5 or 6 seconds, meaning that after an hour, we could have 600 homicidal snails stalking us through the streets. They cannot be bargained with. They feel no pity, no remorse, no fear, and above all else,
that's
they
fucking scary.
will not stop until we are dead. Our only way to escape this nightmarish reality is to become a productive member of the Chinese Communist Party. Because by solving crimes, we can increase our social credit to level 5, at which point we will have the option to retire and leave this cursed city once and for all. So, can we escape the snail apocalypse, or will we fall victim to ungodly horrors beyond our comprehension? There's only one way to know. But first, I have to tell you something. 5 years ago, I was in my basement apartment attempting to teach my wife how to get sturdy, when suddenly she turned to ash before my very eyes. After collecting her remains in a dustpan, I went to the hospital so that
at least the snails are not flying.
Determine the cause of this horrific disaster. Following several hours of analysis, the physician looked me straight in the eyes and said, "This lady done got turned to dust because she had a deficiency of 3D real-time strategy role-playing games with built-in factory automation systems. God damn it. If only she knew about the sponsor of today's video, Arknights Enfield. This is
maybe I should play Arknights Enfield.
Brand new RPG featuring dynamic team-based combat, cinematic storytelling, and
his sponsors ad is fucking crazy, insane, and funny as hell. I love one of the ones. He does so funny things.
Several breathtaking
really love the guy.
To explore, ranging from the futuristic Valley 4 to the oriental town of Wuling. But let's get straight to the good stuff. 3 words: automated industrial complex. In this game, you can establish a power grid, extract resources, manage your logistics, and develop complex production pipelines to manufacture helpful equipment and technology for your missions. I'm not going to lie, I love automation games. In fact, every time I hear the word efficiency, I slam my hands up and down on my desk over and over while making monkey noises. This is purely an involuntary reaction. Point is, Arknights Enfield makes my brain go, and I like that very much. This game features a wide variety of characters, and personally, my favorite is Da Pan, because one of his main techniques is beating people into unconsciousness with a gigantic Chinese frying pan. Objectively, the best character. Now listen, Arknights Enfield is free to play on PS5, PC, and mobile.
I'm gonna play it. Gonna play Enfield. Enfield, put me in the game. Call me. Put me in the game.
The link in the description to download the game today. Please, do it before it's too late. Thank you, Arknights Enfield. Now, back to the
I'll do it for free. Don't even have to pay me.
video. Before we begin, I'm going to explain the structure of this challenge. The snail apocalypse is divided into 3 distinct phases. The spawning phase, the empowering phase, and finally, the kaiju phase. To move from one phase to another, we have to solve a murder. And specifically, we have to solve the murder as fast as possible because each of these phases are time sensitive. Given that, this won't be your typical slow-paced crime-solving video. I will be sprinting everywhere, I will be taking massive leaps of logic, evidence will be fabricated, innocent people are going to die, and I just might do a little heroin while I'm at it. With that out of the way, let us begin.
Fucking dude, man, it's so funny.
We load into the city.
Dude, it's freaking crazy.
3rd. Our first snail nemesis is already upon us. For the time being, we can easily ignore him. But
Yeah.
our peace of mind won't last for long. In order to escape, we'll need to solve 3 murders, but unfortunately, no one's dead yet. So I decide to spend some time preparing. Our first order of business is to acquire the essential items for performing home invasions. This alone should inform you about my philosophy on detective work. Regrettably, that used up all of our money, but as the saying goes, give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to perform brutal home invasions and you feed him for a lifetime. So I began searching the nearby apartment complex for easy targets to make some cash. After finding one, I break in, knock the first tenant out with a tea kettle, and shatter his wife's legs with a fire extinguisher. Consider this a valuable lesson on the dangers of leaving a spare key under your doormat. I spent about 20 minutes ransacking the apartment for a total of $200 before escaping out the bedroom window. By this point, there's around 25 snails sliming their way through the streets. Not a huge issue, but definitely noticeable. Fortunately, our spree of wanton violence appears to have manifested the death of an innocent man, because a murder case was just reported on the radio. The sooner we solve this, the sooner we can exit the spawning phase. So we head straight for the crime scene at Primal Pharmaceuticals. Arriving there, I can see the security shutters have been drawn. No access. So I slip into a ventilation shaft and begin worming my way toward the crime scene, eventually dropping down into some kind of storage closet where we hide until the police leave. Now, it's time to get to work. First priority, avoid being shot to death by ceiling-mounted machine guns. After disabling the security systems, we're free to explore the area. It doesn't take long to find the victim, one Paulo Baltazar. An employee here shot dead with a hunting rifle between 7:45 and 9 p.m. last night. Upon closer inspection, we find a bullet impact point and also a hole in the nearby window. Based on this,
this game is really intriguing with how it is. I tried it and I'm not a big fan of the game itself. I like it. It's like the Unafraid of
These can be difficult because they leave very little evidence at the scene of the crime. However, by approximating the bullet trajectory, we can deduce that the shooter must have been firing from across the street in Hodge Projects on either the 6th or 7th floor. So it's time to go pay them a visit.
Damn, dude is literally doing things that I couldn't do.
Because by the time we decide to leave, there are at least 40 snails creeping up the staircase toward us, with dozens more entering the building each minute. So we take the elevator down to floor 1 and dive headfirst into a dumpster full of scrap metal. That might seem like an unnecessarily painful shortcut, but jumping out of windows is something we're going to have to become well acquainted with as the Snail Armageddon intensifies. Arriving at Hodge Projects, I begin surveying the 6th floor for evidence. That sounds professional. In reality, it was a lot closer to a crystal meth addict pillaging apartments for drug money. In fact, the first unit
dude's fucking animation in videos like that is fucking insane.
Tried to break into caused me to accidentally phase through the wall into their bathroom, which upset the tenants greatly and resulted in me spending 5 minutes getting beat by lesbians in the shower. Eventually, the melee spilled into the kitchen, where one of them tried to stab me, missed, and stabbed their partner instead. At this point, it's a free-for-all, until I smash a peanut jar over one of their heads to end the bloodshed once and for all. Unfortunately, after searching their apartment, the only crime I found evidence of was an abusive relationship. So I uncuffed them and moved on to the next unit. This is where things became very interesting. Arriving at apartment 601, I kicked the door in, knocking out the first tenant before running inside and using the kitchen door to knock out her husband. Truly, some of my finest detective work.
Jesus Christ,
it didn't take long to find
He's fucking
the evidence
insane.
we were looking for. A hunting rifle in the bathroom, clearly in the middle of washing the fingerprints off it. But we got here too fast, and the prints match up to the wife, Leia Christensen. This is a very strong start, but if we get this case wrong, the challenge is over.
Lord would like it. Yeah, I think he would, actually, dude. Sounds like a game he would like. Lord Intellectual. Or as I like to call him, Lord Intellect. Oh, that's not it. It was like stat point. Intellectual stat point.
So we have to be 100%
I can't remember.
sure.
I had a name for
Searching
him.
the apartment, we find no bullet casings, but there are some highly suspicious discoveries. A note to Leia's mother describing picking up some extra work on the side, perhaps as a paid assassin. An email about pest control services, possibly a coded message. And as we're exploring, she receives a phone call that hangs up immediately once we answer it. Potentially a client checking to confirm the hit was completed. Most of this is what we could call circumstantial evidence, things which do not directly prove her guilt, but which, with the application of reason, could imply
Simplectual? No. It's like stat point, like in point. No, in stat. Can't remember what I call them. God damn it! This is like something with like int as a stat, like in RPGs or something. So it's like stat point. But that joke's getting old. Yeah. I will have to be right back though.
Haunted house, I've seen worse, monster scream
I'm gonna go and get something to drink. I'm really thirsty.
on my track. I survived the paranormal, I survived the chaos, and I will guide you through this haunted house. I'll take you on a wild ride, lock and load, no place to hide. Shotguns blazing in my hands tonight. I'll break the fear with every chance. Time to dance. I am Psychro, gas mask on, and I'm ready to go. I am Psychro, shotguns blazing, take it fast or slow. I am Psychro, the friendly survival specialist. Step into the fire, I'll get you through this mess. Ghost in the hallway, try to scream boo, so I scream louder, cause that's what I do. Monster claws, dripping red, I tripped, I slipped, oops, now it's dead. I tell bad jokes while I fight the night. If it doesn't kill me, well, it just might. But I'll stand tall even if I fall, cause duct tape and sarcasm fix it all. Psychro, dancing with ghosts in the afterglow. I am Psychro, dancing through the apocalyptic show. I am Psychro, the friendly survival specialist. I fight the dark with shotguns and pure stubbornness. The city's burning, but I crack a grin. Kick the door down, let the fight begin. I don't do quiet, I don't do tame. I turn the battlefield into a game. Bullets fly and the walls all shake. I'm calling the shots that nightmares break. They think I'll fall, but I advance. A madman soldier with a fearless stance. Laugh with me, don't look back. Spin the lever, click, clack. Fear's got fangs, but I got jokes and one green glow that never changes. Psychro, scarred but steady, and I'll never slow. I am Psychro, shout it back, let the whole world know. I am Psychro, the friendly survival specialist. Fear's just noise, and I can't resist. Tick tock, bang bang, monsters flee. Why are they scared of me? Slide to the left, shotgun spin, baseline drops and chaos begins. Psychro, ready to fight. Psychro, left through the night. Gas mask glow. I am Psychro. Don't you know? I am Psychro, survivor, fighter, and a friend you know. I am Psychro, a smile on my face when the shadows grow. I am Psychro, the friendly survival specialist. When the night gets colder, I'll still be cracking jokes. I am Psychro, gas mask on and I'm ready to go. I am Psychro, shotguns blazing, take it fast or slow. I am Psychro, dancing with ghosts in the afterglow. I am Psychro, dancing through the apocalyptic show. I am Psychro, scarred but steady and I'll never slow. I am Psychro, shout it back, let the whole world know. I am Psychro, the friendly survival worse, I've seen worse. Monsters screaming, I'll go first. If the fridge starts growling back, well, that's just Tuesday on my track. I survived the paranormal, I survived the chaos, and I will guide you through this haunted house. I'll take you on a wild ride, lock and load, no place to hide. Shotguns blazing in my hands tonight. I'll break the fear with every chance. Time to Psychro, gas mask on and I'm ready to go. I am Psychro, shotguns blazing, take it fast or slow. I am Psychro, the friendly survival specialist. Step into the fire, I'll get you through this mess. Ghost in the hallway, try to scream boo, so I scream louder, cause that's what I do. Monster claws dripping red, I tripped, I slipped, oops, now it's dead. I tell bad jokes while I fight the night. If it doesn't kill me, well, it just might. But I'll stand tall even if I fall, cause duct tape and sarcasm fix it all. Psychro, dancing with ghosts in the afterglow. I am Psychro, dancing through the apocalyptic show. I am Psychro, the friendly survival specialist. I fight the dark with shotguns and pure stubbornness. The city's burning, but I crack a grin. Kick the door down, let the fight begin. I don't do quiet, I don't do tame. I turn the battlefield into a game. Bullets fly and the walls all shake. I'm calling the shots that nightmares break. They think I'll fall, but I advance. A madman soldier with a fearless stance. Laugh with me, don't look back. Spin the lever, click, clack. Fear's got fangs, but I got jokes and one green glow that never shines.
There we go. There we go. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. There we go. I'm back. I'm back, guys. Hello. Hope everybody's doing alright. I took a little bit longer because I also wanted food. I am a hungry boy. I need to grow big, strong.
It's all very frustrating, so I make sure to knock her out a few times for inconveniencing us. I want to investigate further, but the snails have reached the 6th floor, and if we wait much longer, they'll have us cornered, at which point I don't like our odds of jumping out the window. So instead, we head down to the 1st floor and gracefully make our exit. It's now time to investigate the victim. Infiltrating her apartment was comparatively easy, since, you know, she's dead. And after doing some investigating, we discovered that our victim was being stalked by an average height female. This fits the description of our suspect perfectly. The note says she was being followed yesterday at a fast food restaurant called Glutton Grub. So all we need to do now is go there, show a photo of our suspect to the staff, and if they can identify her, that will establish a solid link between our victim and the suspect, at which point we'll turn in the case. The only problem is the United Snail Army has assembled outside of Glutton Grub, and they formed a blockade to prevent our entry. So our only way to gain access was to violently hurl a garbage can through the restaurant window. Unfortunately, this angered the staff, and we had to spend 15 minutes hiding in a nearby park as the general manager tried to kill us with a framing hammer. After he cooled off, we climbed through the window and began asking around about the suspect. But to my dismay, no one saw her in this restaurant at that time, which goes against our stalking theory. Additionally, by this point, we're dealing with about 250 snails, which presents us
That's a
with
lot of
three
snails,
major
guys. That's a lot of
problems.
snails.
First, our risk of touching a snail and dying has become fairly high. Now, technically, that wouldn't end the run, but in practice, it might, because by the time we wake up at the hospital, the snails could be waiting for us, effectively soft-locking our run as they spawn camp us over and over again. Second issue, our frame rate is being absolutely demolished by the sheer volume of calculations required to monitor this many snails. And
That's
the
a lot of
last
snails.
issue is that over time, the snails are slowly coagulating into one giant death ball. Theoretically, this is good, because it's easier to deal with one big snail rather than 200 small ones. However, the death ball appears to be exerting some kind of domain expansion upon the surroundings, because if we get too close to it, our screen gets all pixelated and...
You underestimate our power, Reggie. Snail domain expansion.
Sometimes it blinds us completely. Even
What a
light
nightmare.
itself cannot
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of slugs.
escape.
Okay, wait. What have you been saying when I was going? Lord would like that. Lord Simp K. Wow, Plague Doctor gas mask. Oh yeah, you saw the gas mask thing. Let's see if I can find it. The original picture for that. I had very different iterations. This one was the one I think was used in the thing there, which I like the look of. And then you say, who the blonde guy in red hoodie? He appeared a few times in video. That's oh, my food done. This guy here, that's technically, well, this here is supposed to technically be me without the mask on. So when I don't have the gas mask on, this is what I look like. Have you seen Lewis verse? Lewis cinematics news video? I have it on my list, but I'm taking just a bit of a break to watch something funny real quick before I'm gonna go back into a lot of music videos because I have a lot of shit to go through. So I kind of want to get this one done and watch it just to have some like laughs, and then I'm gonna go straight in and probably watch that one because I'm excited for that. After that, I'm probably gonna try to watch some of these ones because there's like Highways Neon Holy Night I kind of want to watch. Deep Walkers, Just Let Me Grill I've had on my list for quite a while, which I kind of want to watch, and all of these other awesome things I kind of want to watch. I'm not good at reaction content and such. Gotcha. It was awesome. Glad to hear. I'm sure it was. I liked all of Louis versus other work. Welcome back, but what a nightmare. Hello, handsome. So yeah, the blonde guy is me. I of course also had the dapper dude here. I changed up the appearance a bit so that I have a green tie, cause just I thought that would fit into the aesthetic with like a black shirt, just have some color. So, but yeah, I like the design of this. Other than that, I had another look as well. In there was like a few costumes used. I also had like this detective look kind of thing, which I liked. Also, Fashizu made an AMV about Leaflet. Yeah, Fashizu. I don't know. Is that the new one that just came out? God damn it. Fashizu. Yeah, this one? Yeah, I have that one on my list as well. Again, I have a lot of shit because people are just making some awesome shit. So much shit. It's hard to follow. What the hell is happening? According to the video, you're like a post-apocalyptic Deadpool. I have been very heavily inspired by Deadpool, but of course different. I don't have that, what do you say, kind of deal about, a fourth wall breaking kind of deal. Immortal powers. I'm not immortal. I'm just very sturdy. Like I'm in the spirit of survival. I have like tools and gadgets, power armor underneath.
The event horizon
I'm just
of
very
the
sturdy.
Gestalt snail, which is incredibly disorienting.
Yeah, it really is.
Needless to say, we need to solve this case before these problems get any worse. Desperate
Mm-hmm.
times call for desperate measures, so I'm going to execute the quintessential detective maneuver when faced with limited evidence. I'm going to bluff my ass off.
Yeah.
Returning to the suspect's apartment, we find she escaped her handcuffs, so I grab a dumbbell and knock her out while she's brushing her teeth. Now it's time to confront her directly and accuse her of murder. 90% of the time, when you do this to the actual murderer, they'll confess. However, when we confronted Leia, she responded with an incredulous and dismissive, "Yeah, right." What do you mean, "yeah, right"? We've got the gun. You're gonna fry for this. I'm not gonna lie, the confidence with which she delivered that line shook me to my very core. Could we have the wrong person? Confirmation bias is defined as the psychological tendency to search for, interpret, or favor information in a way that aligns
Yeah, we know
with
that
one's
too well.
pre-existing beliefs or hypotheses. A note to Leia's mother describing picking up some extra work on the side. An email about pest control services. Phone call that hangs up immediately once we answer it. Dear God, I think we've subjected an innocent woman to several hours of interrogation and having all of her teeth knocked out simply because I don't know how to do trigonometry and she picked a bad time to practice firearm maintenance. I believe we've got the wrong person. So I got to work investigating the other apartments, which is when I came across Unit 701. At first glance, it's nothing out of the ordinary, but the more I looked, the weirder it got. For example, a human skull in the master bedroom, a receipt for a hunting rifle time-stamped 1 hour before the murder, a noise complaint regarding several popping sounds, some vaguely schizophrenic notes, and lastly, a list of potential...
Dude literally beaten 2 people, almost framed a fucking... and framed a freaking dude just because of certain things that connected. Dude, person was literally just cleaning the goddamn rifle or something weird place, but it's understandable. But Jesus Christ.
Appears to include us. The final piece of evidence came when we found a receipt for Glutton Grub, the place where our victim was being stalked. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we found our killer. Or should I say, our killer found us, because while I was snooping on her computer, her husband came home and attacked us with a box cutter. Eventually, we were able to knock him out with an office chair, and 5 minutes after that, she showed up as well. For posterity, the office chair box cutter matchup is about even. However, the office chair hunting rifle matchup is absolute dog shit. It was only by sheer luck that we managed to subdue her, at which point we got the murder weapon and she admitted everything. In case you're wondering about the motive, I'm about 99% sure she's just an unmedicated paranoid schizophrenic. This is terrific, but less terrific is...
Still, she touched the weapon. Yeah, but that was the wrong weapon. The wrong person.
The fact that the snails have us completely trapped in the apartment. I try getting around them, but with each passing second, more are converging on our position, and it's starting to blind us. I frantically check the windows for potential escape routes, but on the 7th floor, it's not looking good. At this point, I believe all hope is lost, until I spot it. A ventilation shaft in the kitchen closet. I climb in, and we begin making our escape. The time is 6:30, which implies about 400 snails are coming to kill us. Luckily for them, they won't have to try very hard, because we tanked about 4 hunting rifle shots to the chest, and we're quickly turning this ventilation shaft into a slip and slide. In desperation, we make our exit into the kitchen of a downstairs apartment. Imagine, if you will, it's 7 a.m., you're in your kitchen making a nice breakfast before heading to work, when suddenly a blood-soaked maniac falls through your ceiling and begins frantically darting around the room screaming about killer snails. In that situation, if you're doing anything less than killing him with a frying pan, you have miscalculated your response. So I can hardly feel upset, and that's exactly what this guy did to us. We're unconscious. This is very bad. Fortunately, the hospital is on the other end of town. Therefore, by the time we wake up an hour later, the snails are infiltrating the building, but they haven't yet made it up to our room. So we jump out of bed, launch a fire extinguisher through the window, and finalize our escape. Doubling back to City Hall, we grab a murder resolution form and submit it as the snails close in from every angle. After a few minutes of processing, the results come back, and we've officially solved our first murder, thereby exiting the spawning phase of the challenge with a total of 500 snails on the map. This earns us enough good boy points to reach social credit level 2. Not bad at all. With that taken care of, we've probably got about 12 to 18 hours until the next murder occurs. So what do we do now? Well, in order to reach level 5 and retire, we need 2,000 social credit. Solving 3 murder cases will get us to about 1,500, which means we need to make up the last 500 by doing community service. This could be anything ranging from finding a lost item to melting off a woman's face with with a cup of coffee, and everything in between. So let's get to work. After perusing the job listings, I come across one well suited to our talents. Demolition for reliable individual. I call the number, and the guy tells me he wants us to trash his friend's apartment as a prank. Looking through my inventory full of handcuffs, pepperball grenades, and loaded guns, I assure him this will be very funny. He gives us some basic intel on our target, but most importantly, their name starts with the letter A, and they live on basement level 1 of Lovelace View. So that's our first stop. Sneaking into the building's security office, we use a code breaker to force entry into the computer and access the resident database. After a quick search, we come back with 2 people living in the basement who fit the description, but one of them is on basement level 2, so we ignore him and focus instead on Allele Hawkins. Heading down to his apartment, I get to work. Allele is not home, but his boyfriend is. So the first master stroke of this prank is going to be blinding his lover with a flashbang and then locking him in the bathroom. Now when Allele comes home, not only will he find his apartment completely ruined, but his gay lover will be having a panic attack while handcuffed to the toilet bowl. This is the essence of modern pranks. Our goal is to cause $700 worth of damages, but there's one major problem. This place is a fucking dump, and I don't think there's even $700 worth of things in here. On top of that, we're quickly getting boxed in by the snails, so I decide it's time to leave and spend a few hours eating fried chicken and chain-smoking cigarettes on the other side of town. This gave us enough time to formulate a plan on how to properly destroy this man's apartment. First, we grab a garbage bag from a nearby alley and take it to his apartment. Then we begin throwing it around like a battered wife, coating the entire apartment with garbage juice and random detritus. Living room walls, ruined. Bathroom shower, full of dirty needles. And gay boyfriend covered in garbage oil. This is a good start, but
Fucking poor dude,
we
man.
need to go even further. I punch
So
a hole through his shower
overcomplicated.
and start bleeding profusely. Then I go roll around in his bed, covering the sheets in my blood, before producing 3 pounds of raw beef, which I throw at the walls and then eat. This gets me exceptionally nauseous, and I fill his toilet bowl full of vomit. For my final move, I take his grandfather's urn full of ashes and smash it against the ceiling. I exercise the upper limits of rot maxing, but to my dismay, it says we still haven't done enough damage, which is when I realized something truly embarrassing. When I was determining our target, I ruled this guy out because he lived on basement floor 2 instead of basement floor 1. But it turns out there is no basement floor 2. These are apartment numbers, and we've got the wrong guy. In a just world, I would be sent to a late...
You've been rod maxing, and then you did it on the fucking wrong person. Oh my god.
labor camp and my family would be shot for what I've just done. But in the dystopian world of Shadows of Doubt, no one really cares. In fact, our social credit hasn't even budged. So it's up to us to make this right and restore our karmic equilibrium. I decided the best way to achieve that was to entomb the gay guy in a pile of cardboard boxes, turn the lights off, and leave. That seemed about even Steven to me. Heading over to the correct apartment, we make a $700 mess and then turn the case in for 250 social credit. Another job well done. This leaves us just enough time to get one more job done before the next murder happens. Based on our exemplary performance on the last mission, I decided to accept a contract for corporate espionage. Our target is the head of HR, and our client was caught jerking off in the photocopier at work. So he needs us to track down the target and make those HR reports disappear. At this point, all we know about our target is his phone number, but that's more than enough. First, we have to break into an apartment complex with absolutely dog-shit security, and I know just the spot. Arriving at Lovelace View, we break into the first apartment we find and use their phone to call the target. No one answers, but that doesn't matter. Now, we slip into the basement and find a telephone router. In most apartments, these are protected by laser tripwire systems and automated gun turrets. However, in this dump, it's being guarded by a AA battery and an eraser, so we have no problem breaking it open and accessing the call logs. Using this, we track the call we just made and determine it went to Unit 402. I waste no time kicking the door off its hinges and pilfering the apartment in search of the HR documents. Unfortunately, they're not here, but we've got the next best thing, our target's name and his place of work. So it's time to go pay him a visit. Arriving at Zeng Terrace and Associates, I find a receptionist who, despite typing frantically, is clearly not doing anything. So I offer him $30 for a guest pass to the office. Following that, we wait until everyone goes on lunch break and start searching for the documents. After 5 minutes of looking, we find the files, stuff them down our underwear, and make our escape. Then, per instruction, we leave them in a dead drop for our client and let him know the job is done. This puts us very close to social credit level 4. 2 more murder cases and we're out of here. We've still got 10 hours to kill until the next case. If we were a normal person, we could just fall asleep in a dumpster to pass the time. But if we stand still for even 5 minutes, we're going to find ourselves at the epicenter of the world's largest snail orgy. And maybe that appeals to you, you poor, sick man. But that is not my idea.
Yeah, no, it doesn't appeal to
A
me.
fun time.
I did not need these images. Dude, literally look these images up. You are sick, sir.
On the run, and since we can't stay still, I had no opportunities to use the washroom. So, canonically speaking, for the past 9 hours, we've been sloshing around in a stew of our own excrement. This is how you get a bad reputation with the ladies, because they could never understand the necessity of shit-maxing. It's 8:47 p.m. I haven't slept in days, and I'm subsisting on a diet of street food and caffeine suppositories. Heading down
I didn't need that. Dude, what the fuck?
Outside, which upon closer inspection is the scene of a murder. Phase 2 has begun. For this phase, we will be cutting the number of snails in half. But for each hour that passes, we will double their size and speed, which means that within 4 hours, we could be getting chased through the streets by minivan-sized mollusks. The first doubling event happens in 1 hour at 9:55, so we've got to solve this fast. In between dodging snails, I'm able to use my powers of deduction to logically infer that our victim is dead. Specifically, her brain is in like 55 pieces on the side of the road. Now, I've attacked people with a vast and exciting array of objects before, but you don't get this kind of carnage unless you're using a high-powered rifle. However, I can't find any shell casings, and no one in the area saw anything suspicious. I was ready to leave the crime scene until, partially obscured by the victim's exploded brain, I found a bullet impact point on the ground. The only way the bullet could land here is if the killer fired from an elevated position, and based on the direction of the blood spatter, that shot either came from this rooftop or possibly the apartment complex behind it. Heading to the roof, I find the door was left open. This is unusual. Proceeding through, we follow a trail of size 5 women's footprints all the way to this ledge where we find a single shell casing. And that's not even...
This game is really cool, though. This is really cool. If I wasn't fucking dumb as balls, I probably could, like, play this game.
It's got a fingerprint. You fucking amateur. We've got all this information by 9:30. A very strong start.
But it's not very friendly, user-friendly. No, it's not very new player friendly, I feel like.
Undertake the arduous task of breaking
very
into
hardcore
random
game.
people's homes until we find a black market weapons dealer, because chances are that's how our killer got their gun. By 9:50, we found one. Scarlet Crafts and Hardware. Usually, they won't let you in unless you know the password. But my password is disabling your security systems while you're taking a shit, and then knocking you out with a beer bottle when you're done. With that one simple trick, we were able to gain access to their sales ledger, at which point we found someone with the initials AB purchased a rifle 1 hour before the murder. Much like a porn-sick gooner reading a Zootopia fanfic, I'm getting so close.
I will not say just that. That's a very...
Unfortunately, it's now 9:55, which means the snails get their stats doubled. They're still fairly slow, but they're now the size of dogs, which makes them a lot more obstructive in
to what? The size of, like, small cat?
quarters. Sprinting through the streets, we head straight for City Hall, and after
Like the size of a rat.
Scrubbing through the entire phone book, I come back with only 2 people that have the initials AB, Aretha Banks and Amrit Biro, at which point we slip into an empty office and use a code breaker to gain access to the government database. The snails are closing in on our position, so we work fast. By searching each person in the database, we can print off their ID. Then, using my Kaizen V Plus cybernetic upgrade, I'm able to determine the exact size and flavor of each woman's feet just by looking at a photo of them. This is not a fetish. It's purely professional. Point is, only Amrit Biro has
Whatever
a
you
shoe
tell
size
yourself.
that matches what we found at the crime scene. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've got our suspect. At this point, we could probably turn in the case. Her prints match, her shoes match, and she bought a rifle 1 hour before. But I feel a morbid curiosity. I need to know why she did it. So we're heading to her apartment at 1301 Hodge Projects to establish a motive. Arriving there, I met myself at home pulverizing her husband's brain and detaining him before knocking her out with an office chair. As I'm searching the apartment, we hit 10:55 p.m. and again, the snails double in size. They're currently climbing up the stairwell like a rising tide of violence. But we're on the 13th floor, so they can go fuck themselves. While investigating, we find out our perp is a member of the police force. We've got ourselves a killer cop. Further evidence indicates she's been stalking our victim, so I just come out and confront her. When asked why she murdered that woman, she explains quite calmly, because I could. At this point, I'm sweating bullets. I stutter, I stammer, "What do you mean?" To which she clarifies, someone had to deal with all the lowlifes in this city. Holy shit, our suspect is cool as hell. I'm in shambles. The virgin detective stands no chance against the Machiavellian...
I like how he says he's the virgin detective, but Jesus Christ, dude, you're doing fucking worse problems. Literally beating, stealing, shit maxing, what the fuck?
Vigilante. But enough of that. It's time to finish this case. By 11:50, we hop on the elevator and sail it right through the eye of the snail tornado. By the time we hit the streets, the snails have doubled yet again. Each one of them is now the size and speed of a small elephant on a tricycle. Several of them are also scaling the sides of buildings. This city is overrun. We're forced to take a series of shortcuts and elaborate maneuvers to work our way through the bulk of the swarm. Eventually arriving at City Hall, we grab a case resolution form. But not far behind us marches a dim and endless congress of murderous intent. I rush onto the elevator to make some distance between us, but the snails are now phasing through the building. Desperately breaking into an office, we fire extinguisher the window before jumping onto a ventilation shaft and making our escape. We fill out the last of the paperwork while the snails chase us through the streets. Crime.
Fucking crazy.
Assassination. Motive, vigilantism. Sentence, death by bureaucracy. Murder solved, social credit gained. Phase 2 is now over. Now we can indulge ourselves in the exquisite delicacy that is waiting 12 hours for someone else to die. This is its own unique form of purgatory, because there's only so many times you can do laps around the city before you start feeling like an NPC. In fact, I stopped fighting it, and now I'm full on role-playing. Every morning, I wake up on a park bench before heading down to my favorite food truck for some coffee. I do not know why, but whenever I order coffee, the guy closes the shutters for 20 seconds, does something to my cup, and then opens them back up. I'm going to be candid. I like my coffee how I like my women, without another man's dick in it. And while I can't prove that Joey the food truck man is burning his cock off every morning just to prank me, I do have my suspicions. After getting caffeinated, I spend the afternoon stealing from local businesses and spying on people through their windows, before eventually collapsing in a pile of garbage. Honestly, when you spend your days like that, 12 hours flies by in no time. Which brings us to 4 p.m. January 4th. We're walking through the streets when suddenly another murder is reported. This time on Sasaki Boulevard. The kaiju phase has begun. For this phase, we're going to consolidate all of our medium snails into one single mega snail. 10 times the size, 5 times the speed,
16 times the detail.
And in case you're wondering, yes, the hitbox is accurate. We are now dealing with a skyscraper-sized snail. We make our way to the crime scene and begin investigating. A man was stabbed to death in broad daylight with a box cutter and surrounded by some kind of runic symbols. I do my best to put on a brave face, but deep in the fearful recesses of my heart, I know that he's out there, and he's coming for us. You see, the most stressful thing about being pursued by a 200-foot tall snail is not knowing where it is, because at this size, the pathing is highly unpredictable, and I've noticed the snail has a tendency to fly straight into the air and then rapidly descend upon us like a Stuka dive bomber. It's honestly very anxiety-inducing. Regardless, we do pick up one crucial piece of evidence just before Mega Snail comes around the corner. Quickly escaping, I open up the note to find it's an anagram. This is the killer's name, but with all of the letters rearranged. So if we can solve it, we'll pretty much have this case taken care of. However, there's one thing to address. Kaiju Snail is cool as hell. However, after playing with it for 20 minutes, I have realized it is not meant for this world. In fact, it pretty much can't navigate the map at all without flying through the sky or spending 30 minutes getting stuck in an apartment building. Point is, it's actually way too easy for us to avoid him, and I think you, the viewer, deserves more. So we're going to reduce his size from 300 to 100. This will allow him to navigate the streets more effectively. Furthermore, we'll also buff his move speed from 5 to 6, making him actually faster than us. So if we're not constantly parkouring our asses off, he will catch and kill us. Fortunately, I have developed the ultimate form of parkour, throwing myself off a 19-story building. Please, have some faith. With the snail hot on our heels, we run into the nearest apartment building and jump on the elevator just in time to escape him. All the way at the top floor, we lockpick the door with the underside of our boot to gain access to the apartment, at which point we open up a window. Then we wait. And as soon as the snail works his way up the staircase, we take the express elevator down to ground level. What would normally result in us turning into a fresh coat of sidewalk paint is now a perfectly harmless experience. Because thanks to our Vigor Stability Sync disc, we no longer take fall damage. So by plummeting to the ground at 85 miles per hour, we have managed to create a sizable distance between us and the snail. In testing, I found it takes him about 50 seconds to go up and down the staircase, which means we just have to solve this murder 50 seconds at a time. The key is unscrambling this name puzzle. Now, you may be able to look at this letter jumble and divine some kind of arcane knowledge from it, but I cannot. In fact, it may as well be in Cantonese. So we're doing this the hard way.
I can definitely see this as a dot.
Name has 9 letters. Heading to City Hall, we crack open the phone book and begin the painful process of counting the letters in everyone's name in the entire city of 300 people. Then, if the length matches up, we rule out anyone who doesn't have key letters like J, K, and W. I won't lie, this is a pretty brute force method, and I can only get through like 10 names at a time before the snail shows up and we have to practice our cannonball. Fortunately, across the street, there's a huge apartment building, and we formed a very nice routine of reading 10 or 12 names, going to the top floor apartment, jumping out the window, and then reading more names. This might seem not so bad, maybe even a little convenient, but I want to remind you, just because our legs aren't exploding like tempered glass doesn't mean this isn't taking a toll on our body.
Oh my god, 2 seconds. I've been tagged in something on here. General chat. AI drop. What do we have? Oh my god. Look at this. That looks awesome. Really cool that's awesome. I am downloading that. I am gonna save this inside my folder of pictures of myself, I guess. That freaking and a very well depiction of me in a mask with that mask that Discretion. Must have been hot. There we go. But yeah, that pocket definitely freaking did something cool there. Alright.
Logically speaking, the repeated abrupt and rapid deceleration of our brain should be giving us what the medical community would describe as a shitload of brain damage. Every time we do this, we're getting about one car crash worth of chronic traumatic encephalopathy, and after about a dozen times, I'm quite certain we should be a vegetable. Now, when you hear that, it may be tempting to feel bad for me, but don't. Instead, feel bad for the guy that lived in that apartment, who almost certainly is going to end up in a mental asylum, because he has witnessed me jump to my death at least 100 times within a 5-hour period. And yet, I always return, like some kind of pudding-brained revenant of self-destruction. Sometimes I beat him up. Sometimes I steal his shit. Sometimes he never even knows I was there until he checks the security tapes. But every time, I'm going out that window. Eventually, our perseverance pays off, and the phone book yields one match, Jay Whitaker. Their address is listed publicly, so it's time to go see how firmly their door is attached to its hinges. As it turns out, not very. We begin examining the apartment, and I'm going to save you the trouble, but just know that I had to jump out the window like 20 times in the process. This yielded a few interesting things. Our suspect is Jaslyn Whitaker, and after reading her emails, I can see that she is horribly addicted to starch cola. In fact, she's consuming 32 cans a day. In case you're unfamiliar, starch cola is basically Coca-Cola before they took away the cocaine. Based on several notes we find, this binge drinking seems to have induced some kind of psychosis, whereby our suspect believes that if they kill enough people, they can resurrect the long-dead CEO of a carbonated drink company. Lastly, comparing the handwriting to the note left at the crime scene, we can see it's a perfect match. Now it's time to arrest this sicko and retire from this nightmare city. According to her work contract, she's a pharmacist. So let's head down to the drugstore and fill a prescription for violent street justice. There she is, planning her next murder. I saw no reason to complicate this, so I just went behind the counter and cuffed her. Fair warning, people do not like when you arrest their pharmacist. So we had to spend a few minutes avoiding an angry mob. But after that calmed down, we confronted Jaslyn, at which point she admitted to being involved in a starch cola cult dedicated to taking over the world. And unfortunately for her, she is not nearly hot enough for that level of deranged psychosis. So it's time to book her. We grab the paperwork and fill it out while free-falling from the nearest skyscraper. A few minutes pass, and the case comes back solved. With that, we've reached social credit level 5, which means it's time for us to retire and leave this city once and for all. Barely avoiding our snail stalker, we rush into City Hall and grab a retirement form. To my surprise, this included a last will and testament, and I was in a rush, so I decided to donate all of my worldly possessions to the dead guy from our second case. Then I fill in gibberish and profanity for the last part before handing the papers in. And just like that, the curious case of the snail apocalypse is closed. We're officially retired and waiting for a shuttle to take us to a paradise known as the Fields, where I am almost certain we will be euthanized and our body will be processed into Soylent to feed the proletariat. Truly, retirement has never felt so good. Thank you to this month's patrons for supporting the channel, and finally, thank you for watching.
Dude makes some amazing videos. I really love this dude. He's funny as like I loved all of his videos. Watched pretty much all of them. Really good videos, really funny. Takes so long because of his editing style as well. But Reggie is freaking awesome. Where did all my other things go? What? Didn't I? Oh yeah, I'm just dumb, I guess. I am just dumb. Anyway, we definitely reacted to this video now, so we can remove it from here. Remove from list. Let's go and watch these two here. Awesome. So, Alright. We're watching Quango Queen by Fashizi. Lifted music videos 4 hours ago, so we're gonna watch that. Get in the box. Damn. Yeah, put that guy in there. Fuck that guy. Oh no. That's really cool. Yeah. Yeah, get in there, you fucking disgusting thing. Damn. Damn.
flip, rip, crushing every world. AI rip, shred and watch the chaos unfold. Memes detonating in a furious stream. Iomi's quake goes down the queen. Retard spotted, target is locked. Your arguments don't get in the box. Get in the Gonna be quangos. Let's have some fun.
What the fuck? Pause it, goddammit. So yeah, this was amazing. I really did love the visual. With I believe Kishe. Of course, we have Leaflet, Nox Taco, and Asmongold with fucking Kaya. But that is definitely great. Love the visual. Then we have Keen Visper, and I don't know who, remember who this is. But yeah, Kaya. We also have Ember here. Like again. Yeah, fuck that retard. Fuck these people. Put them in the box, goddammit. Put them in the box. Definitely put this guy in the box. You made this guy too good. Doesn't deserve this type of respect. Too good. Phew, spit on him. I will say this. I don't try to really be political. Because it's not because I wanna, like, oh, be one of those fence sitter. Oh, I will say my opinion. My opinion is that I fucking hate certain things, and I definitely will say when I hate something, and I also say when I love something. I don't know. I just don't want to deal with talking to people who you can't talk to anyway. So it's like I say my opinion. I'm not gonna do anything other than that. And then sometimes I just don't see these arguments because most of the time I try to ignore them. It's pretty bullshit. But I love this scene. Like, most of this here was freaking awesome. Really good visuals. Really good. I really loved it. That was really nice. That was really awesome. Love the visuals. Love the visuals. And the song is banging. It's banging. Good work. Good work. I'll definitely say that. That was amazing. That was some amazing work. Oh, god damn it, I did that again. React. Wait. Music by Psychro. I didn't make this one, did I? Updated yesterday. Did I make this? No, I made this one. MVs by Psychro. That's what I made. Who made this one? I did make this one. Did I make this one? Two unavailable videos are hidden. I didn't make this playlist. Why is this playlist here and why is it private? I created this one over here. Why I didn't add the other one? Did it just automatically make this one because I added music in there? That's weird. But I made this one. But yeah, that was amazing. We have this one now we're going to watch.
Greetings, citizens of Red Vale. A meme boss has been detected. The Sky Bros, operating under Commander Skybrows, are being deployed. This is a reminder. No dramatic entrances. No quote tweet duels. Do not attempt to out-meme the entity. Do not cause trouble until the situation is assessed.
I'm on your team. Salute to you, sir. I am right there. I will meme the fuck out of everybody. I will out-meme the dark ones. I will punch the dark ones. Whatever the great grandiose person is, I will be there to slap a sticker that says "kick me" on his back. I will be there. I will be there for you. Damn, that is so good. Nice cheeks.
I have been fighting to keep my mind afloat. I had a dream and watched it sink below. But I'm drawing my battle lines, going to war again. I know I was forged for this. They don't get out, checking my heartbeat, lifting my chin, standing my ground one more time. No spotlight shining my way, just fine. For this.
I believe we can write a better story. I know we can be warriors.
We are the fighters who turn loss into flame. Born from different places, but under the same sky. One sky, one sky. The same sky. We come from
I will say this, and this may sound narcissistic as fuck, but I would love to see Red Veil, a depiction of me in Red Veil. Like, just that depiction of me would be fucking fire. Like, it'll be awesome. Doesn't have to, of course. I'm not like forcing it. That's awesome. This is so freaking awesome. This is their own. Okay, so this is their own character. Oh my god! Ember. Damn. Issue on hand. Oh my god. That's kinship, I guess. Fuck yeah. Oh my god, that's amazing. I'm right there, man. I will be right there. Use this. this is so fucking sick. Oh my fucking goodness! Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't, oh my god. I'm so fucking happy that I'm part of this whole fucking community. This is so fucking amazing. It actually is. Oh my god, thank you for the raid, Addy. We just watched something that kind of made me tear up in joy, man. That was amazing. That was amazing. Dude, let's watch it again, dude. You need to watch this. So I've started being part of this whole Skybrows community where I started making these videos. I was busy having the sun repeatedly explode on me. Yeah, I get that. I've tried that, done that. You know the deal. Just kidding, just kidding. I mean, I played the game. It's a fun game. I really do like it. I need to get back into whatever it is that stop rupture. I think it was. But you need to watch this with me. Let's watch it again. This was so fucking epic. I can't. I really can't. I'm putting that on favorite. I'm putting that on everything. You need to react to this. God damn. Let's watch it again. I'm gonna.
Greetings, citizens of Red Vale. A meme boss has been detected. The Sky Bros, operating under Commander Skybrows, are being deployed. This is a reminder. No dramatic entrances. No quote tweet duels. Do not attempt to out-meme the entity. Do not cause trouble until the situation is assessed.
Anubis. Mm-hmm. That Anubis was funny. Thank you, Nish.
I have been fighting to keep my mind afloat. I had a
I don't know what Red Veil uses. There's a lot of product. I mostly use a Scrog on my own product only.
sink below, but I'm drawing my battle lines, going to war again. I know I was forged for this. They don't get out, checking my heartbeat, lifting my chin, standing my ground one more time. No spotlight shining my way, just fine. I know I was forged for this.
I believe we can write a better story. I know we can be warriors.
We are the fighters who turn loss into flame. Born from different places, but under the same sky. One sky, one sky. The same sky. We come from different stories, but share the same pain. Because we are the warriors under the same sky. One sky, one sky. The same sky.
I fought for years through doubt and fear. Faced every voice that said not here, but I heard something stronger inside, a reason I couldn't deny. I know I was forged in fire.
If one small act can change a fate, if one small spot can elevate, then no one fights alone tonight. We rise together in the light as warriors under the same sky.
I believe it's not too late to write a better story. I know we can be warriors.
Okay, see ya.
All the fighters who turn loss into flame, born from different places, but under the same sky. One sky, one sky. The same sky. We come from different stories, but share the same pain. Because we are the warriors under the same sky. One sky, one sky. The same sky. No one fights alone tonight.
We fight different battles. Let's win the same.
It really is.
When the world is calling, you hold the line and let's break through. Let's stand with glory. Let's write a better story under the same sky. One sky, one sky.
The same
We are the fighters who turn loss into flame. Born from different places, but under the same sky. Different stories, but share the same pain. Because we are the army under the same sky.
Dude, I can't. I can't, man. I was talking about how it would be awesome to have Louisville's style, have my character depicted in Louisville's style, and then this happened later on. Like, that was in the middle, like over here. Because I really love that style that they're taking for this. And then I see this. Oh my god. No, it actually made me go to tears, man. It actually did. Not because I'm so happy to be in this whole community. That reminds me actually of something else as well. But no, I really am happy I get included. That I get remembered for my character. Because that was what always been about. Being remembered as who I am. But yeah, I remembered something I needed to do real quick, which I need this one for. Oh, did not mean to kidnap myself. I meant to kidnap this one over here. Cause I need something I forgot to do. Can I open folder and then do this where we take, see this one, we take the Psychro. Let's just put it in here, I guess. And then we extract all. Okay. And then we say open folder. And we go back into that so that we can do something really cool. Was it this one? We changed this one right here. We changed the name of that to 1.0 if I can. 1.0. And then we should be able to take this one or this one here and put that one in there. And then we rename that one. Oh my god. I don't know what happened to my model over here. Did it become smaller because I moved it? I did. Alright. You guys are gonna see something new. My 2.0 model is finally done. My 2.0. Oh, you like it? Do you like my 2.0? I just remembered. Verdict from fractured feeds to a common flame. Hell yeah, man. It has everything. It has my organization I'm part of. It has my thing here. It also has my suit and such. It also has some toggles that I don't know how to use yet. Which I need to put on my thing here so that I can use them. So I need to really quick look at them. For that, I would need to open this thing here. Chip need over here really quick, and then I will say, trigger trigger hotkey. To oh, well, that doesn't help me much. I probably need something else. But yeah, it has my whole suit on with my boots and such. So it's the whole thing, and it works great. It seems to track really well. You did an amazing job with the eyes. It's really freaking good. It's also much more sleek. For us, it has a lot more. So now I'm just not just a half body. Very sleek, very wavy. They did a good job, and it has the Danish flag on as well. So that's amazing too. Cleaner and brighter. Yeah, so much better. I love my other model. My other model is amazing. They did a good job on my model. This one here is, of course, is my 2.0. So not trying to shit on my other model. I need to be careful, but this one is definitely newer. It's definitely sleeker, and that's how it normally is. My other model, my first one, still loved it. Still do love it. Still very memeable. Still very memorable. Retro is always great, as we say, right? So not trying to be that person shitting on my own model, old model, and how bad it is. But this new one is definitely great looking. Definitely what I wanted after evolving the character over time. Now I just need to find out how to if what I do here is the right one. That's the wrong one, so it must be this one. So we can do this. I have the hood off. I can have my hood off now. We can also do this. Literally taking my mask off. It's a little janky with the mouth. Need to change certain things, but I can take my mask off now. And put the mask on again and still talk. But yeah, this is amazing. It's such an amazing job, man. Oh my god, I'm happy. Today, I just remembered this. I kind of forgot. Psychro, absolute solid work on the Griffin Knight video. Yo, hello, Holy Ball. Welcome. You're just going to view my 2.0 model reel, kind of. I don't want to do those grandiose model reels, but my 2.0 is here and it works phenomenal. The Mason effects and the twin slice edits for the dragon and demon in the parallel. Yeah, thank you. I really worked hard on that one, mostly because it was kind of a concept of its own. I didn't really have anything to go off, so I had to kind of imagine everything on my own. The only thing I had from Griffin itself when I asked if he had any lore, because it was not even meant to. It was not even meant to have like do anything. It was all just meant to be what would you call it? All of it is just like I go to a stream, I asked him a little bit like, what is your lore? Okay, you half demon, half dragon, he says. And I'm like, half demon, half dragon. Okay, I gotta go. I have an idea now. And then I was like, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna make this thing now. I kind of want to. So I started trying to write up a song. I took 3 initiations. I initialized. It was so much work that went into it a little bit to try to create the song. Just getting everything just right, getting to a perfect length, really exuded power. And then, well, it came out so freaking good, the song. And then I started, of course, making the animations to that, where I really tried to do things well. Oh, shit. So, things went well. Anyway, we just watched Red Whale's thing here with our 2.0 model. Did this thing here break? Did my thing here break? My camera broke, I think. My tracking broke. Yeah. No. Always have that question of do you go forward this or do you try to regen for something closer to my vision? Yeah, there's so much to be done on the sooner side too. It just stacks up time. Always have that question of do I just go forward this, or do I try to regen for something closer to my vision? I am lucky. My model is broken. That's what I'm lucky with. Okay, turn camera off. I see what happened here. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened, but my model is now broken. I will have to try and figure out how to gonna close it down, relaunch, see if that work. But I'm in the Red Veil video, dude. That is fucking awesome. It actually made me tear up. I'm really just out of it right now. I didn't expect this. I really didn't. Even that split frame of just me staring, like, yeah, that's what I would do. I would stare. I would be intimidating. I will be just there, man. Yeah. That I'm part of something so amazing. I really can't. I really can't. We had everybody in there. It's amazing, man. Oh yeah, this was good. I don't even know, man. Anyway, does this one work now? Did it stop working? Camera on. Oh my god. That is probably the problem. No. Seems like my camera died. I hope not. Yeah. Yeah. 60 frames. Mm-hmm. On. Perfect. All right, there we go. We're finally back with the tracking. It's a little bit out of it. Now it doesn't really want to work with my blinking. There we go. Had a bit of a lazy eye there. But yeah, no, this new model is fucking amazing. I was still doing certain things because I had more things I can do with it. I can also be naked. Take off the mask. This is actually how my body looks under the hoodie. Are you giving me fangs? What the fuck? I have fangs. Damn. It's definitely a little bit sensitive. Probably because I have a beard. I have a hard time tracking the mouth. But it's definitely good. This is good. This is so good. And I don't exactly know how this one would work. It has that and that. So can I just do that? Can I create a folder or something? Create a folder, I can. So just create a folder and put these things in. I said like hood off. I believe that was what this button was for. Oh, doesn't probably work. What was this one for? That was mask off or mask control, hood control. This one was hoodie. So I can get the hood on again. So that's a hoodie. And then we had some other mechanics. Sad eyes. I don't know if it's mask on. We can do refresh. We should be able to do that. Is that mask off? This one does not seem to work. Sad eyes. All right. Put in one of these. Just real quick. Okay. Doesn't seem like it wants to work. What is that over there? Hmm. But yeah, fucking hell. This is gonna be amazing. This is amazing. I don't even know, man. I'm so out of it right now. I really am. I'm really so out of it. I really am. What up, Psychro? Just popping in on a study break. Don't stay on, unfortunately. Studying for theater. Wow, wish you good luck, man. Thank you for just jumping in right away. Thank you just for popping in and say hi. That's awesome. Best of luck. Definitely best of luck. Let's see. Can I do that? And then I'm gonna say, gonna go in here. I'm gonna make a post real quick. I can add a video and then I can do this. Search for that. You look sick in the video, by the way. Yeah. I also got a 2.0 model. I don't know if you can see that. I got my 2.0 now. So that's cool. A 2.0 model. I can do something like this now. Talk to you later. You have a good one. Hello. Rolling. Video. Oh, that's not how you spell video. Video. So much. What was this? It's Louis Verse. But even adding in this whole community, then nothing but best. And this, yeah, somehow just made me get here and realize how great it is to be part of it all. Truly part of the Skybrow cinematic universe. I really need to make more of that. I'm a 3D model and rigger, and I really like it. My ass got stuck here, buddy. That's cool. Yeah, my rigger really did a great job on the eye tracking. It really did. I really love it, which is something I'm going to say to them. I'm gonna say that I love the dragon. I love the rigging. Do I need to use rebridger? Also, it doesn't seem like the sad eye that animations work, sadly, but else love it. You did amazing. Truly, my god. Oh my god. It's kind of fumigation suit. Designed nicely. Yeah, my model artist definitely also did a great job on the design of it all. I can take the hood off, so that's really well made. And I can take my mask off, so I also have that. Everything is really well made. It's really cool. And also this. Send it into space. The only problem is certain things does not seem to work, but it doesn't matter. I love it nonetheless. Yeah, that's nice toggle work. Away with thee! I love working on such projects. I can understand. I also love working on projects. I have some I need to do and such. I suppose let's just follow these people. Anyway. Amazing video. I am blown. Oh my god. I'm blown away. Made it yourself or assigned it to someone? I know it's fully customized. This was worked on by one of my one artist and a rigger. Both worked on this. I hired an artist to work on it, and then I hired a rigger to rig on it. Truly amazing. Just got this randomless character I managed in one picture that is cohesive. Only Keen is really off what I wanted. Damn eye patch. God damn. This is amazing work. Love it. Really happy. I love to create more variation of it if you have something like that in mind. I already have my artist. I'm not gonna change my artist and rigger. I have those people. Set in swing. I'm already getting a costume made by my artist, and I would like to keep it that way because those two people works together. No, it's not really my own face, but it has a very close likeness to my own face. Blonde with blue eyes. My beard is not as nice as that though. But hey, it is mine now. It is my face now. I still don't know why I have fangs, but nonetheless, I have fangs. It really is freaking bloodthirsty. That's a matter of choice. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This is so cool. Fucking love it. But I do both rigging and modeling on my own. That's nice. But I'm not gonna change my artist because I have those good pricing, good quality, love them, and I stay loyal to them. Anyway, I think I'm gonna just end stream here. I'm too emotional. I can't really concentrate anymore. Thanks everybody for coming. Truly, thank you. Thanks everybody. Bye bye.